Hi, Vicki Tobia here with Essex Pilates and Yoga. Today we're going to do a Pilates on the ball workout. It's an intermediate advanced. Let's get started. You're standing hip width apart in your squat position. The ball is at your heart. Press into the pinky fingers, sit back with the heels and reach the arms up. Look at your first rep, make sure your knees are lined up with toes, and then come back to a tall position, a little tightness in the buttocks. Reach back with the hips and up. Now use the ball forward and up to help the opposition in the movement. Each rep I try to deepen the hip crease, the flexion in my hips for 4 more. Reaching the ball and the heart going up. Reach. Next one we're going to hold, stay here, breathe for 8. 7, press in with the pinkies, find that spiral arm line. Toes could lift, your weight is in your heels. Deeper, deeper, come back up. Sumo squat, turn out, second position, and let's repeat. Reach the arms up. Can you get your thighs parallel to the floor? The weight should be in the heels, body tall. Spiral, find that outer thigh. Now find the inner thigh. Lift it up and bend. Stretch. If you want to work harder, one heel could lift and then the other. And up, out, and up. One more. Let's sit into the squat hold. You could be in your high half toe position. We'll straighten the arms and twist. Press into the pinkies, center. Exhale, twist. Thighs don't move, no internal rotation. Exhale, twist. Go a little further, center. Your ribs rotate, rotate, rotate. One more set. Let's go deeper in the squat. Center, twist, center, deepen, come back up. Let's set up for curtsy squat. One leg forward, one leg back, the eyes, the shoulders, the hips squaring off, and we'll bend both knees going up with the ball, and bend, lengthen. Reaching up again in opposition to the tail, going back and down. Now if you want to work harder, just on the top of the back toe, or maybe even lifting that foot off the floor. 2 more reps. Hold the last one. Let's stay there and see if we could lift that back foot. If it wasn't already lifted. And up, second side. Squaring off, front leg turned out, ball at your chest, bend, stretch, bend, stretching up. Find that rooting through the feet, pelvis down through the feet. You're gonna use it in a moment for 4. Actually, you're gonna use it for a lot of moments in your life. And 2, lengthening the waist. Let's hold this next one. Play with your balance here. Could you lift that back foot? Press into the arm line. Wrap the hip bones in. And tall. Into spirals. Let's come up body tall. Root through your back line. Your shoulders to tail to heels. Twist. Move your feet. Pivot. Lower and lift. Bring it up. Twist. Take that to stretch your waist. Bounce or touch the ball to the floor. Lift. Twist. Keep moving the feet. Don't get them locked into position. You've got to pivot on the ball of the foot to rotate the whole body down through the heel, up in the front of the body, down through the back. I'm going to use that no bouncing for the last couple and see if I can just take that squat to go down. Here's our last one. And over. Up. All right. Place the ball on the mat toward the back for bridge work. Walking out to a cervical bridge. Head is on and supported. Your choice, arm spotting at the floor or out by your side. Parallel, let's lower and lift. Sitting bone distance apart and lift. Couple more. Lengthening the hip crease in line with the ribs. Now stay with that if you'd like, or walk the feet into the midline for a single leg bridge. Extending one leg, we lower and lift. Lower. If you want to up level this, hands are off the floor, maybe elbows squeezing the ball to spot. Switch legs, pressing down to go up. Can you get the same amount of range out of one leg that you can get from 2? Opening the front of the heel, I'm digging that standing heel in, hold that last one, pulling heel toward the tail, and then place that foot down. Into more twisting, go hip width apart. Straight arms clap together, exhale, twist, move the ball. Try to stack your shoulders, lift through center and other side. Now your head could be down if that feels better, or it can stay lifted. Work a consistent bridge here. Pick up the tempo. Control the ball. And twist. Twist. One more set. All right, back in center, setting up for your ab work. Walk back and place the ball at the small of your back. Bring the arms forward to prepare, and notice how I dig my heels into the floor. And then minimal movement on the ball as I start to work my half roll back and curling up. Now every ball and body is going to be a little bit different. You want to feel supported, the lower back, by the ball. If it doesn't feel right, play with where the ball is on your spine. Let's do 4 more. Another modification is to use the wall. Toes at the wall for a little more stability. The next time I'm done, I'm going to stay there. You can keep the hands here if you want to work a little harder. Hands behind the head. Let's lift. Little pulse. Could be here. Could be here. And lift. Gently pull the neck out. Working against gravity. 8, 7. Curling up a little bit higher. 3. Twisting to the right. Up. Up. Up, lifting both shoulders. 4, off your ball. Up and over, other side, and twist. Trying to dig the abs in deeper, deeper as I lift the upper back for 2 and 1. Back to center, curl up and over the ball, stretch your back, and rolling up to sit tall. Let's prepare for some roll-ups. Standing at the front of your mat, hold on to the ball, lower with control. Let's place the ball between the ankles, straight legs if you can, and rolling down, carrying the arms. Rib cage arms as the arms go back, ribs down, exhale, curling up. I'm squeezing the ball with the upper inner thighs. And up. Holding it still. This reminds me of that shoot the moon game I used to see on people's coffee tables. You're squeezing from the upper inner thighs so ball does not move. Now I'm going to add on, let's bring one leg high, one leg low in a scissor here and continue. Curling and round, reaching the top sitting bone towards the bottom heel. Curl, squaring off. Maybe the arms go a little higher for a little more work. Curling. Use hands under thighs if you get stuck. Switch. Rolling down. And up. Find the articulation. Curl and lift. Your arms could be forward. They could be behind your ears if you wanted a little more work. 1 more rep. Curling, curling, and rolling down for your rollovers. Your choice, you could lift straight legs or bend the knees and bring the legs up to 90. Squeezing the ball between your ankles. Exhale, peeling the spine overhead. Touch the ball to the floor if you can. Flex your feet, roll down, creep through your fingers, your tail to the heels. Point the feet lower. How low can you go and stabilize your core? Lift, tuck, and peel. Touch the ball to the mat, flex, roll down from the back of your throat. Let's do 2 more. Together, lift, squeeze, and over. If you want to add on a little bit to this, the arms could come up as the legs go down. The arms down in opposition, legs over. And rolling, reaching through the shoulder to tail to heel. We'll lower the ball to the mat. Let's set up for your bridge work. Oh yes, more bridge. All right, the great thing about the ball, let's start with the feet at the front top of the ball in parallel. Arms by your side, tuck and lift without moving the ball. And lower, dripping down, and repeat. Peeling and lowering. Once again. Coming up, practicing our single leg. We're doing a lot of rotation or minimizing rotation in today's workout. I'm going to lift the right foot. Think of this like a crocodile jaw. Straighten both legs. Bend the knees. Repeat. Straighten. Bend. If you want to work harder, less surface area on the floor. Oh, maybe reaching. And bend. All right, straight legs. Hold it there. Kick down. Kick up. Kick down, kick up. Give me 2 more. Maybe the ball is moving, maybe it's still. Kick up and hold that position. If you want to work harder, that bottom leg is straight, and we're circling. 3. Exhale, 2. Exhale, reach to the sky. Reach it up, reverse. As straight as you can. Ball not moving. Now press into the standing leg more. Bend the knee if it was straight. Place the foot down. Let's take the other side. Buddies up. We'll straighten both. And bend. Level pelvis. Straighten. Bend. Hold. Let's hold this one. Bend the knee. Kick down. Straight kick up. Maybe keeping the knee bent if you're getting tired. 2 more. Otherwise, it goes away with a straight. Kick down, kick up, hold this position. Circle. 3. Up and across. 2. Up and across. Lift the hip, stretch through the hip, knee, and reverse. 3. Circle. 2. Are you parallel in that standing leg? Push into the second toe. Bend the knee. Bring the foot to the front, finishing how you started, and roll down from the back of your throat. All right, pick up the ball with your ankles. Toss it, catch it with your hands. You're rolling like a ball. Come up to balance. Find your V. Lift it, chest. Bend the knees, rock back. Hovering the ball off the shins. Roll up, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Bend, pull the heels closer to the seat. Hamstrings engage. Curl up and lift. 1 more. Hold, right knee bends. Roll down, use that left leg for leverage as you articulate down to the base of your shoulder blades, single leg stretch. And switch, squeeze the ball. Pinky fingers in, arms overhead, squeeze and squeeze. Abs in and in. Let's go 4, chest lifting through the frame of the arms for 2. Double leg, reach over. Now chest lifts as the arms go down and chest lifts as the arms go back. 1 more. Pass it off to the ankles. Reach. Circle bend. Reach. Pull that ball in. Touch your hamstrings. 1 more. Passing off. Reach overhead. Keep the tempo. Work with clarity. 1 more set and reach. Spine not moving. Hold it up. Lower the head. Press the right foot into the ball, and how low can you lower the left leg? Hovering off the mat perhaps. Keep pressing, and switch. You must keep contact, foot to ball. Press the ball into the foot into the ball. Keep pressing. Switch, switch, switch. Lift head and chest, switch, switch, switch. Press, provide that resistance. Going 4 and 3. And 1. Place the ball between your ankles, hands behind your head, lower and lift. Without moving the spine, reach the legs out, take the long way coming up. Lower, pull the neck out, reach and lift. Lower, you're making a canoe with your spine. Tighten the buttocks, lift. 1 more, squeezing the thighs. Scissor the right leg up, twist, armpit towards knee for crisscross. Lift, other side. Nice hamstring stretch available as I rotate. That top leg is coming past my normal 90. Reposition the ball if you need to, and 2 more sets. Up with the thighs. Pull out of your hip socket while you pull in with the abs. All right, drop the ball, rock up, spine stretch forward. Inhale up. Spine stretch forward. Calm your nervous system. Weight into the ball and inhale up. 1 more. Take a hold of the ball, legs together for spine twist. Twisting. Twisting. Twist, take the arms up and around. Twist. Twist. Twist, up and around. Twist, twist, hold here. Lift, up in that rotation and around. 1 more this direction. Twist, 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 lift up, pushing into the sits bones. Are your heels together, your ankles touching? Get a little taller as you lift. Use your gaze and lower. Saw, open to your straddle. Roll the ball, reach behind you, pull the opposite hip down, roll up and switch. Rolling on the inside seam of the leg and up. Repeat. Push it out a little bit further from the opposition, abs and hips to the limbs, and stretch it out. Folding, ribs in like a wet sponge, and up. Let's set up for prone work. Coming toward the back of the mat, kneeling behind the ball, we'll set up for what I call the prone corkscrew. Start with the ball at your knees. The further away the ball is from your core, the more challenging this will become. We'll twist. Now the eyes square off between the hands. Exhale, twist. Center, trying to stack the thighs, the hips. Center. I've got a nice position for my wrists right at the end of the mat. I'm going to move the ball just a little bit further away now to my shins for twist with scissor. Twisting, hold, top leg back. Moving forward. Can you coax that ball just a little further? Back through center, other side, twist, hip stack, scissor, top leg back, and together. We repeat, just get a little more range out of it, a couple more degrees. Push through the heel of the hands, and twist, and scissor, scissor, back to center, round over for your swan. Heels together, lift up to the fingertips. Kick the legs, pull the chest down, elbows wide. Lift to the fingers and kick. Drive those heels up, 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 up. 2, 1. Hold it, roll the collarbones up, the shoulders down, and rounding over. Kneeling, roll out. Kneeling behind the ball. Accept this as movement from your shoulder girdle, stabilizing the spine. Make an easy fist here, coming forward at your knee and recover. Forward, pulling back. See, I'm pivoting at my knee, opens that angle, and in, and there's a little shoulder girdle movement. Let's hold that and explore that even more. Shoulder flexion, and in. And out, and in. Feeling a work in the front of the body. A little tightness of the tush. This is your plank for one more rep. Tuck under, standing. Let's take hip extension now. Fists at the front. I'm going to come forward a little bit more and extend through the hips to the plank. Hinge back up. Moving from the hips and lift. 2 more. Hold this one. If you need extra shoulder girdle work, easy circles, pushing the elbows down through the ball into the earth. Reverse circle. Come to stillness, hold your plank, and lower the knees. Right into side kick kneeling. So instead of vertical, I want you on a 45-degree angle. Lean into the ball. You can wrap, or depending on the size, hand could be down. Top hand behind as we lift and lower. Press the head into the hand into the head. Feel that rib cage knit back behind the pubic bone. Lift. Yep, hold this one for your kicks, front and back without moving the ball. And front and back, elbow in your peripheral vision. Lifting the leg a little bit higher for 2 more reps, like you're going over a pylon. Lift, lift the leg. Hold it in center and pulse for 8, 7. Stretching from head to tail. Lift, then cross the leg in front for our bathing beauty stretch. Both hands behind the head, deep spiral. Look up at the ceiling, hug the blades together. Deep back bend here as you pin the elbows back around the ball. All right, setting up for side bends. From here, top leg is straight. This also could be on the wall if you don't have some stability through the legs. The ball is at my waist and hips, and I'm going to reach for something I want. And reach. And reach. and over. Abs going up. I'm on the bottom of the foot, of both feet. 2, 1, lower the bottom knee, take that into a side bend stretch. Pull the wrist out if you can. Lengthen, let the shoulder elevate to stretch the side line. And let's do all these on the other side. Lean into the ball. Top hand behind your head. Reach, lift, and lift. Head back, ribs back, tail. Your toast in the toaster, not getting burned. Lifting higher for the last 2. Hold for your kicks. Swinging front and back without moving the ball. Working to lift the leg a little bit higher each rep. Top elbow in peripheral vision. Lifting, getting more active, the flexibility. Work between both hips, leg and center. You pulse, 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 pulse. Ribs behind the pubic bone for 2, 1. Lower down, place that foot in front, hands behind, and take your stretch. Opening the chest. If I press on that front knee a little bit, I can stretch through the deep rotators. And then setting up for side bends. Top leg in front. If you struggle with your balance, another option is to have the knee down. Let's curl and reach over the ball and reach. Want to make that pivot a little more daring. Move the ball away from your powerhouse. Down towards your thighs. 2 more reps. Curling, reach, and then take the stretch. Lower the bottom knee if you'd like. Reach out. You're parallel in the top foot, pushing into the pinky side of the foot and lengthening that arm long. All right, let's set up for your teasers. Seated. Make a low mountain with the legs. Extend one thigh, squeezing the legs together. Let's roll the ball up and roll the ball to your ankle. Rolling. Now the ball is a symbol of each of the vertebrae pulling in and rolling down. Can you use that? Peeling, pressing down into the ball. The vertebra presses into the mat. Lift, switch, rounding, rolling, push, and round. One more, not moving the thigh. Squeezing thighs together, lift, and let that go. Home stretch here, class. Let's do a little bit of pike into a front lunge. So a couple ways to enter the ball. I can start from a lunge and place the ball, my shins on the top of the ball, assuming the plank position, wide fingers, and lifting the hips up and lower, plank. And lift, and lower. 2 more. You wanted to add some doodads to this. You could hold here and take your shoulder push-ups or your leg lifts. All right, we're gonna step 1 foot forward. Line your foot up with your fingers. Notice I'm hopping and edging that foot forward to get that flexibility in the hip. Now starting from the floor, some of the load is in that back leg, and uprighting your posture, body tall. Bending the front knee. And up. And bend. And up. Squaring up, off the eyes of the hips and shoulders. 1 more. Hold that. Lowering down. Fingers in line with toes. Assuming the plank. Step back. 4 more pikes. We lift. And lift. Hold the last one. Add your doodads. Step the other foot forward. Get that toes and fingers lining up however you need to. Now weight in the heels. This is a split squat. Body tall. Lead with your eyes to come up. Find your balance. Bend the front knee. Think of increasing the stride between the legs. 1 more rep. Bending and flat back over. Carrying the spine, lowering the fingers in line with the toes. Step back, prepare for your knee stretches. I'm going to bring the ball to the knees and round the spine. Plank, round. Drive those knees into your eyeballs. Plank. Pull in and stretch and pull and stretch. 2 more. Hold the next one in. Walk back. Let's work your balance on the ball. One hand down, one hand to the ball. Now start to work with the dome of your diaphragm, your armpits, your roof of your mouth. Get that feeling of lift. Let's take another set. Back to knee stretches. Knees on top, right knee in, single leg. Pull 4 and 3. Drive that knee in deeper. Deeper 1, switch legs. Pull and in. Push with both arms and 1. Both knees on. Pull in, stay. Work your balance again. Get a sense of lift off the ball. Dropping the tail. 1 hand. Second hand. 4-point balance. Now we might go a little wider in your stride. That will help if you squeeze the ball with the inner thighs a little bit and end up more at the side of the ball into a 2-point balance. Yeah. And stepping back. Thanks very much for class, guys. Have a great day.